It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion LA Chargers taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Brooks. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Red, blue, 33, yellow, set.
Young will set to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Ready. Flight 45. White. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Needle blue. Drill green. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was third and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Now Young on fourth down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Panthers take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their own 24. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And they're able to get get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
5-9, 21.
Now it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Set.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Derek Brown. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Herbert. Down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
And I think this is a round we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass out left, finds Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, green. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Ready.
Young going to give to Brooks. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Black, 95. 560. Trail, yellow. Black shot, blaster. 6, 5 group, trail green. Set.
To throw, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
33, yellow. 6, left, black, green, jack. Hut.
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, steel, black, white, smash, blue, striking. Needle, blue. Set.
Young now from the 50. And once again, this is Sanders. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
45,
24-yard
right.
line.
Hut.
Here's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 red. Black blaster. 6. Ready?
Now Young. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the ready.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Set striker. 3, 33. Yellow. Drill green. 6. Black. Light blue.
They'll throw again. Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the games.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. ETN bringing in another one. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Screenplay, here's ETN. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
59. Hold me trips right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 61 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier Legette, 60 yards. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Chargers 13.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down, Chargers.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Herbert. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half.
Chargers 16.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made it feel as they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
21.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chargers are back within a couple of the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Justin Herbert, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chargers have cut the lead back down to 2.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the RPO hook, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Scorton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Caleb Evans. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
59, 80, go.
Herbert now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready. 10 black.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Set cut.
Once again, it's Brooks. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 65 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
22 middle. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
40. Hey, blue, go. Ready.
Young. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Now he's into the clear. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Ray. Set. Hey, Ram. Set.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Collins. He's got it. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Set. 21. Set.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books, and ready to go for the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Set. Black 80. Black. Let's go. Hey. Baylor Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Green jack, yellow, put set.
3rd down, Young from the gun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
52
line.
blue. Red, yellow. Set.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 78 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina! Jonathan Brooks, 37 yards. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Johnston sent in motion. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, ram. Go.
Looking to throw. Herbert will try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
50, great.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now here's Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the turnover. He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Ready. Needle blue. Claws red. 6. Mega. 10 seconds.
Young to throw it. That's pulled in by Brooks. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
White. Hut.
Here's Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Set. Go.
And they take a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards Falcons losing yardage to the 11.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Ready?
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Carolina Panthers, champions of Super Bowl 61.